My former spouse, Laura, 36, reappeared after 5 years post-divorce, pleading for another opportunity after leaving our children for a new partner. For background, Laura and I, now 37, met in our mid-20s while employed at the same company. I was around 24 at the time. We tied the knot after 2 years of courtship and welcomed 2 daughters, now aged 9 and 7. The second pregnancy caught us off guard, and Laura was displeased, though she chose not to end it, despite my reassurance that I'd support her decision either way. I never wanted her to feel pressured. After our first daughter's birth, our relationship thrived, and our love felt as strong as ever. However, the dynamic shifted during the second pregnancy. Laura grew irritable and harsh, frequently snapping at me or our eldest. I chalked it up to hormonal changes and worked to adapt to this new side of her. We hoped things would stabilize, but her behavior worsened. Our eldest and I learned to tiptoe around her to avoid conflict. Laura had chosen to pause her career after our first child to focus on homemaking and raising our daughter while I worked. But during her second pregnancy, she claimed exhaustion prevented her from managing household tasks or caring for the kids. Though it strained our finances, I agreed to hire a housekeeper to ease her burden, assuming she'd resume her responsibilities after the baby arrived. To be clear, I wasn't uninvolved at home. Despite long work hours, I pitched in with chores whenever possible. After our second daughter's birth, I expected Laura to recover within a few months, but her demeanor remained unchanged. She stayed moody and disengaged, refusing to handle any housework. Instead, she spent her days glued to the TV. She rarely interacted with the children or took them out, occasionally paying a neighbor to take them to the park. I tried not to harbor resentment, but it was challenging. I was working overtime to support our family, yet Laura wouldn't contribute even minimally. The housekeeper's costs for cooking, cleaning, and other tasks were mounting, and I was also juggling bills and saving for our daughter's futures. After 6 months of this, I knew we couldn't continue this way. I decided to confront Laura. Anticipating a tough discussion, I arranged for my parents to watch our girls for the day. Sitting Laura down, I acknowledged her fatigue from 2 pregnancies but urged her to partner with me. I explained that the housekeeper's fees were unsustainable, and I needed her to resume some household duties to reduce those hours and ease our financial strain. She dismissed the idea outright, insisting she was too occupied with childcare to clean. She suggested I work harder instead of making excuses and blaming her for our money troubles. I clarified that I was already stretched thin, and she needed— You've just heard part of the story. Want to know what really happened next? Tap the channel now and listen to the full story, every detail and every twist. And if you enjoy these stories, don't forget to subscribe for more.